Welcome back, familiar, to NorthsideLDN, caramba. And today we've got Edu'S master plan to how Arsenal can raise £200 million by selling 10 players this transfer window. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Do all of that stuff. No sejam filho da puta. We're on the road to 11K. We're almost there. We're over halfway. Make sure you're doing all that stuff. And without further ado, we're going to get straight into it. The Express is coming out with this news. We're getting a lot of news lately around what Edu can do in the transfer window, what his plan is, how he's identifying players, etc., etc., etc. So we're going to get straight into this one. Make sure you're smashing that bell notification and all the rest of it for every time I drop a transfer news video. Now, let's move on. The first player they got is Aaron Ramsdale for £30 million. This is the current second choice goalkeeper is reportedly seeking a new club, and Arsenal have set an asking price of £30 million for the England international. This seems fair considering he was signed for £24 million plus add-ons in 2021, has since improved and is under a long-term contract. Despite initial reservations from clubs like Newcastle United, he should command a fee exceeding this. Listen, I hear it. Listen, we bought him for £24 million plus add-ons. Has Aaron Ramsdale improved since coming to Arsenal? Yeah. When he came to Arsenal, I didn't think he would be that great. I'll be honest. I thought Aaron Ramsdale would be lethal, if I'll be completely honest with you. I thought he'd be absolutely trash. Yeah, he has shown to be a competent goalkeeper. Let's be fair to him. But he is a goalkeeper that we can move on. We got Raya now. Arteta seems to favour Raya. Raya seems to not be as scrappy in the box. Ramsdale, a lot of the times, he's too rash. That's the problem with this guy. He's too rash in the box. Sometimes he should just grab the ball, go down, hold it, you know what I mean? Nullify the opposition's threat. A lot of times he's punching it out, putting us back under pressure. It goes straight to the opposition. So listen, Ramsdale, he's moving on. He doesn't want to stay here. He's had the interview with his dad complaining, bitching and whining. The guy's just singing songs instead of concentrating on the game. I couldn't really care less if he leaves. £30 million, I don't think is harsh. If we bought him for £30 million plus add-ons, I do feel like he's improved since he's come. He's, like I said, he's England's number 2 goalkeeper. I don't want to see Arsenal getting bumped. Just because we got players that we need to sell, I don't want to be seeing us undervalue players and let them go out for cheap. Yeah? Get the maximum money that you can. 30 mil plus, I think is fair. I think it's absolutely fair. Ramsdale's got the English tax as well. You know, he's a decent goalkeeper. Just because he ain't world class doesn't mean he's absolutely trash. He isn't trash. Let's be fair to him. When we got second, not this season, last season, he was in goal, and he was a big reason why we got second in the league. I don't think he's the trash goalkeeper. And getting him for 30 mil, I think is a bit of a steal. Like I said, England international, if he goes to a team not in the big 6, I think he's a top player. Newcastle obviously don't want to overpay, but at the same time doesn't mean that we have to undervalue our players just because Newcastle don't want to pay the money. At the end of the day, yeah, if they don't want him, there'll be somebody else that will want him. You know what I mean? There'll be somebody else that will buy Aaron Ramsdale for at least minimum 30 mil. I think we can push 40 mil. I'll be real. I think we could push at least 40 mil for Aaron Ramsdale. Just the English tax, the fact that he has improved since he's been here, the fact that he did help us get in the title race, the first time was in the title race. I don't think he's completely trash. He's just not world class. So I think there's money to be made on Aaron Ramsdale. And listen, we just have to play hardball with Newcastle. Listen, Newcastle obviously got other targets. They obviously got other players that they're looking at. And what happens is, we just stay with, listen, we're only going to open up talks if you're around the 35, 40 million pound mark. As certain other goalkeepers that Newcastle are considering get taken by other clubs, then agora, you have no choice but to sit down and talk. But we should not be so early on in the transfer window. You have to play hardball. You have to play hardball, get maximum money. That's something that we've been rubbish at. And for me, I don't want to be seeing Aaron Ramsdale going for less than £30 million. Less than £30 million, once again, we're showing that teams can take advantage of us. We need to make an example by each player that we're going to play hardball. You're not going to come in and just get a player without meeting the transfer evaluation. You look at even like Daniel Levy, yeah, he hasn't been amazing in making Tottenham winners. But one thing you already know, when you want a Tottenham player, you're paying exactly what you want, or you're not getting the player. That is what we should be doing. Teams should not be coming in saying, oh, as soon as Arsenal say 40 mil, we'll knock 10 million off. We'll definitely get it for 25 to 30 mil. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to have a reputation in terms of dealing with players, and we need to up our reputation, because our reputation is you can come in here and you can get whatever player you want half price off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not down with any of that. So listen, we need to make an example and have that kind of reputation that if we're selling a player, we're going to get him for the valuation that we've placed upon that player. You know what I mean? So even Man City, for all the money that they've got, they've given themselves a certain type of reputation in the transfer market. We will not overpay. Alexis Sanchez, oh, how much does he want? Right, we're not overpaying. You know what I mean? Oh, Declan Rice, how much is he? No, we don't value him at that much money. No, we're opting out. Do you know what I mean? So teams won't take advantage of the fact that they've got money. So this is what we need to do in the reverse, that you're not going to come in here and get our players for half price. But anyway, let me get into the comments before I move on to the next player that Edu is looking to sell to make more money. Big up to everyone that's locked in right now. You know what I'm saying? Arteta in, phase 5 loading. Big up, bro. Big up, familia. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up, brother. Time for the club to push on no more excuses. Facts, man. Ramsdale definitely going to Newcastle. We just got to play hardball, bro. We don't let him go for less than 30 mil, bro. Ramsdale minimum 30 mil, or Edu is a dum-dum. Bro, you know what I mean? We'll see. But big up to everyone. Kenny, LFC, yeah, boy, or everybody that's locked in right now. I think clubs could probably get Kelleher for a similar price. Are Liverpool selling Kelleher? I don't know. I mean, I think you're a Liverpool fan, but Ramsdale, he's a decent number 2. Kelleher is a very good number 2, to be fair. When Alisson was out, he did very well. But, you know, if Kelleher's not going, what other player are you going to get for his quality for that much money? You know what I mean? Big up Northside. Hope you're doing well. Quick question. What kind of profile is Pedro Gonçalves from Sporting? I mean, he kind of has constantly having 30 GA. Is he ready yet? I think he's a top player, bro. I think he's a top player. Whether he's ready, I'm not too sure that he's ready yet to move on. But he's a very good player, technically sound, knows how to score, knows how to find the back of the net. He's a very good player, bro. He's a very good player, but I'm not sure he's ready yet to move on. I'm not too sure, to be honest. But very good player, bro. Very, very good. Technically very good. And yeah, I rate him. I do rate him. Any penny we get from Zinchenko is worth it. Facts. Northside, I've gotten a broken collarbone board at home. Big shout out and respect for keeping me entertained. Come on, familia. We're out here, man. Listen, hope you recover, familia. Hope you recover. And after this, we are redirecting to my guy, Lee, because we're going to be on me, Lee, Flawless, Saeed. We're going to be on Lee's channel. So straight after this, you can stay entertained because we're going to be over at Lee's channel as well, bro. So big up to you, man. I hope you recover good, bro. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that, bro. Zinchenko, Tini can go to big clubs, minimum for both 50 mil. Listen, we're going to get onto the rest of the players. But yeah, I don't think we're getting 50 mil for Zinchenko. And I don't think we're getting 50 mil for Tini, bro. Listen, I don't. The way that, listen, Tini's, the problem with Zinchenko is the quality, yeah? I don't think he's got the quality. So we ain't getting 50 mil. Then when it goes to Tini, I think a lot of teams are going to use the fact that he went to Real Sociedad, was it, on loan, didn't impress. We're not that fond of him. Do you know what I mean? The price always goes down. When you're trying to sell players, the price always goes down. When it's a player you're trying to keep hold of, then you can bid, you know, above that player's valuation. But they know that we're trying to get rid of them, so they're going to try and lowball us on both players, bro. So I don't see us getting 50 mil for each one, but maybe you mean both of them combined. Maybe that's what you mean. Both of them combined 50 mil. I think that's decent business. If you mean both of them, like overall selling both 50 mil, I hear that. As an RB Leipzig fan, Sesko isn't worth the money. Sloth is a way better footballer. There you go, man. I've been saying, bro, I don't like this guy, bro. I don't like this guy, but big up, man. Keep pushing those likes. Come on, familia. We got 104 people in the building, only 34 likes. Come on, let's smash the likes up, familia. Let's get to 100 by the end of the show at least. Get them forwards from Girona. Arsenal will thrive. Big up, my guy. Would you take Pedro Porro at Arsenal? I would take Pedro Porro. Actually, no, I wouldn't take Pedro Porro. No, I wouldn't take Pedro Porro. For some reason, I was thinking about another player. No, I wouldn't take Pedro Porro at Arsenal. No, I wouldn't. No, I don't rate Pedro Porro, bro. I think he's the liability defensively. I think defensively is a liability, bro. I'll be completely honest with you. But yeah, anyway, moving on from Aaron Ramsdale. It looks like Edu wants to get around £20 million for Zinchenko. Despite falling behind Tomiyasu and Kivio in the pecking order, the 27-year-old Ukrainian, with just 2 years left on his contract, still offers plenty of quality. I don't know what quality you're on about. Arsenal might be open to offers for him, considering Urian Timber's integration, but should expect bids north of £20 million for the former Man City fullback. Listen, 20 plus million pounds for Zinchenko, I think would be fair. As I said, listen, I would have liked to have seen Zinchenko more as a midfielder. I always said, listen, I don't like him as a left back. I'd like to see him play in the position that he plays for his country. Ultimately, that's not where Arteta wants to play him. He's not going to have that chance at Arsenal. So we're getting rid of him. It's best that he goes. He is originally a midfielder, but a 27-year-old, I mean, at the same time, if you're 27 years old and you can't put down a starting spot in your main position as a midfielder, what does it say about you? And what does it say about the manager that brought you? He clearly don't trust you in the midfield. Because when he's been injured, we've had options. We had Tomiyasu, we've had Kivio, and we're quite light in the midfield option. So, yeah, I think Zinchenko's time is done. I'd like to see Zinchenko go. 20 plus million is fair, to be honest. I think his valuation's really gone down the gutter since he's kept playing as a left back. And yeah, I think £20 million is fair. I think it's fair. You won't see me arguing with that. But yeah, next player, Kieran Tierney for £15 million. Kieran Tierney, who spent the last season out on loan at Real Sociedad, returns with just 1 year left on his Arsenal contract due to an ongoing injury issues. However, the 26-year-old with European experience under his belt should attract a fair amount of interest. I think we're not going to struggle to get rid of Kieran Tierney. Obviously, he's only got 1 year left. So with 1 year left, you can't command that much money if we're going to sell him. Let's be completely honest. And the fact that he's had quite a few injuries may work against him as well. But overall, I think we should get, I reckon we can get Zinchenko and Tierney combined, we could get 40 to 50 mil selling both of those players. That's how I see it. I think we could sell at least both of them for 25 mil. I think they're undervaluing Kieran Tierney, to be honest. I think Kieran Tierney will have more clubs looking at him than Zinchenko, if I'll be completely honest. Kieran Tierney is a very competent left back. Very competent left back. So I think we could get more than £15 million that they valued here. But listen, it is what it is. Let me know if you'd keep Kieran Tierney. If not, like I said, I think that relationship with the manager's done. I don't see that's as a relationship that can be repaired. I don't think he's going to want to sign a new deal. I don't think he's going to want to go out on loan. And for that reason, I think it's just best to part ways, unfortunately. But yeah, man, I still rate Kieran Tierney. And if he can just move away from certain injuries and get himself so he's available, season upon season, he's still got a lot to give. 26 years old, he's still young. And yeah, man, I wish him all the best, Kieran Tierney. He was never a troublemaker. I felt like he was always somebody that tried to give 110% for the club. And there's no bad vibes when it comes to Kieran Tierney. I really like Tierney, and I'm quite sad that it hasn't worked out for Kieran Tierney, if I'll be completely honest. I really enjoyed Kieran Tierney at Arsenal. I think he was a great player, but there you go. It is what it is. Now, the next one, the guy that would love to work at the RSPCA, Nuntavaj, £5+ million. What a joke. Nuntavaj could prove to be the most challenging player for sporting director Edu to offload. Despite the sub 10 million purchase price, Arsenal are likely to make a loss on him. They might hope for at least 5 million, but even this could be difficult. It's an absolute joke. It's an absolute joke. Nuntavaj, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Both Nuntavaj and Lokonga, clubs like Luton, clubs like Nottingham Forest still don't want to sign them up, bro. You know what I mean? Still don't want to sign them up. It's an absolute joke. We paid £10 million for what? And this is when I start criticizing the club and the signings that we get. Why do we pay £10 million for a player to after 2 years, he's dropped 50% in total valuation. It's a joke. It's a joke. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know, bro. I can't stand Nuntavaj. I can't stand him, bro. The fullback that we should have got from Benfica should have been Grimaldo, the Spanish left back. That's who we should have got. And we could have got him on a free, like Bayer Leverkusen. But instead, this filo da puta decided to pay 10 million pounds for Nuntavaj. I think 5 million pounds is fair. I don't see us recovering our money on Nuntavaj. He's absolutely trash. And when a team like Luton, all due respect, doesn't want you, that says everything about your ability, bro. Everything about your ability. But yeah, exactly. Pedro Perez and Zinchenko, but on the other side, exactly, bro. Facts. I told Deji this as well. Big up Northside, big up, my bro. If Edu doesn't do his job properly in the transfer market, Arsenal could easily be caught up by Liverpool and Chelsea if they make the right moves, and it's back to being fourth. This is why I always put pressure on my club, and this is why I don't accept Bukari. I don't accept rubbish, bro. Because when you rest on your laurels, look at Liverpool. They rested on their laurels. They let their midfield age. They didn't address and strengthen their midfield, and then they stopped being contenders up there with Man City. And then this season, they obviously went out there, spent money on McAllister and addressed it, and then they went back up. You can't rest on your laurels. There's no given that just because we finished second twice in a row now, that next season we're definitely minimum going to finish second. You're absolutely right. If the other clubs make the changes that they need to and adjust and bring in the players and strengthen areas of their team that they need to and make, you know, proper signings, statement signings, we can drop down. We've seen it happen to Liverpool. So this is absolutely facts, bro. And this is why I get annoyed at the fact that, you know, we still haven't moved on a lot of players yet. I know it's early in the transfer window, but I don't care. Like, I want movement now. I want players over the line now, bro. You know, if you don't keep improving, you will fall behind you'll fall behind, bro. You know what I mean? So you're absolutely right. Zinchenko should play as an 8 if he stays. Listen, I've always said he may be a decent option in the midfield. The thing is, we don't get to see him playing in the midfield. Well, he does invert play in the midfield, but I'm talking about solely playing in the midfield and not have the expectation to run back and defend because he does play as a left back. But it is what it is. This manager doesn't fancy him as a midfielder. It's best to just get rid of him. Big up Northside. Big up, bro. Fabrizio said Arsenal is happy with Arteta and Arteta is happy with Arsenal. Of course, showing us exactly what this club is about. Getting Champions League football and jobs done for them. I would take Sorloth at United, similar profile to Haaland, but I've not seen him play, so I can't say I'd keep him, bro. New contract coming, bro. Trust me, it's gonna pop off when that happens, bro. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm not having it, bro. I'm not having it. Arsenal want that bum, Sesko. I've been saying that guy's a bum. He scored 14 goals in the Bundesliga, bro. Like, why do we want another 14 goal a season striker? I thought we need to get a clinical striker. Makes no sense, bro. For this, mesma pucaria toda hora. Always getting linked to these dead ass players, bro. What do people make of Xerxes? He gives me Rasmus vibes. I heard he's more similar to Firmino and Jesus, bro. He's more of a creator, but he's not a finisher. That's not what we need. So now I don't want Xerxes, bro. I don't think Sesko is really good. Would love him to stay, but don't blame him for moving. Tierney can play for any top 6 club. Facts. Tierney played in the back 3 for us under Emery. He can legit do a better job than Kivio. Tierney, of all players, doesn't deserve this treatment. He doesn't, bro, but you know it's favoritism with his fan base and this man, it's favoritism. Northside Nuntavaj is a Portuguese guy. You should keep him. I've bun him, bro. He's not my Portuguese guy, bro. This guy is not my guy, bro. No affiliations, bro. You know what I'm saying? 3 million for Nuntavaj and he could take win with him. Yeah, bro. I let him go, bro. If they give us just a McDonald's coupon, bro, they can take him, bro. Davaj will stay to help support win the dog. Nah, bro. Free win, bro. You know what I'm saying? My guy's trying to Cassie the dog, bro. You know what I mean? The dog needs to be away from Nuntavaj, bro. You know what I'm saying? My guy Nuntavaj, the P Diddy of dogs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Bun that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up, my guy. We messed up after winning the Champions League in 2019. You should always strengthen when you're on top. Facts. Always. You know what I'm saying? Big up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up, man. These man always link to bare players and go ahead and buy crap every year, bro. Exactly. And this is why we're fed up of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Here's Nuntavaj is the P. Diddy of dogs, bro. Can't stop, won't stop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. We got another top going in the building. You know what I'm saying? Northside fancy a Chilwell for Zinchenko. Nah. No, don't want Chilwell. Instead of listen, the Chelsea fullback that I want, yeah, is Maatsen, bro. I'll take him straight. Instead of Sesko, why not sign the guy that puts him on the bench? Luis Openda. Openda balled out for France and Germany also. Listen, I've heard we have been linked to Openda, but those rumors for Openda's kind of died down. I don't know why. But the rumors kind of died down. But yeah, man, listen, I haven't watched him, bro, so I can only take your word for it, bro. But I still would put about 3-4 strikers ahead of Openda. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it is what it is. Yeah, man, that's Nuntavaj, P. Diddy of dogs, bro. Thomas Partey, 15 mil plus. Thomas Partey, with 1 year remaining on his Arsenal contract, could leave the club despite reports suggesting he prefers to stay. Interest from Saudi Arabia and Turkey exists, and the fee of over 15 mil to offset his hefty weekly wages seems reasonable. I don't want to get rid of him. I don't want to get rid of Thomas Partey. Like I said, I don't want to get rid of Thomas Partey. I don't want to get rid of Thomas Partey. I don't want Thomas Partey leaving the club. As I said, if we're going to replace Thomas Partey, you're looking at 70, 80 mil. Bruno Guimaraes is the main one that comes to mind. Somebody that can do the defensive work and also transition the ball and connect the defense and the midfield to the attack. So I just feel like replacing him is just going to be mad expensive. Plus, you get rid of Thomas Partey, then you've got what? You bring in Bruno Guimaraes. Let's say we bring him in. Other than that, then you've got Jorginho. But Jorginho can't defend. Jorginho can he's got the long range passing in him. He can do all of that, but he can't defend. You leave Jorginho by himself to defend and shield the back line, more time we're going to be opened up. So he doesn't have the same balance as a Thomas Partey or a Bruno Guimaraes. And that's the problem. That is the major problem. Then if we don't get rid of El Nene can only do the defensive work. El Nene is not a player that transitions or dribbles with the ball or is a great passer of the ball. He gets the ball and he just plays the safest pass. And this is why I don't want to get rid of Thomas Partey. I think his valuation is obviously due to his age, and I don't think it's a reflection of his quality. I think it's because of his injuries and the fact that he's got a lot of injuries. Thomas Partey is a player that on this list that I want to keep. So if Edu's looking to get rid of Thomas Partey, which one point we're hearing that he wants to get rid of him, next point you don't want to get rid of him. I don't know what is going on. But ultimately, I want to keep Thomas Partey. I think he's a player that we should be keeping. I think he's a player that, if fit, like I said, he's still a starter, bro. Even if we get Bruno Guimaraes, Thomas Partey is still a starter, bro. You know what I mean? So, listen, I'd rather have Thomas Partey starting and Bruno Guimaraes on the bench, or vice versa, instead of getting rid of one and we're still light in that position, or within players in the team that have that ability. But that's just my opinion, man. Anyway, let's move on to the next player. Albert Sambi Lokonga, valued at £10 million plus. After a solid season at Luton Town, Sambi Lokonga has openly confessed the discussions with Arsenal have led to the conclusion that it would be in his best interest to find a new club. The Gunners should aim to recoup as much of the 17.5 million they shelled out to Anderlecht for the Belgian, although this could prove challenging. Of course, it's going to prove challenging. This filo da puta, how can man say that he had a solid season at Luton, bro? He was trash. They had the option to make his loan deal permanent. They opted out. Luton, bro. Do you know what I mean? Come on, man. But amor de Deus, get rid of him. We'll be lucky if we get 10 million, bro. We'll be lucky if we get 15 million. Like, if we get 15 million pounds, forget, we're not recouping 17.5 million pounds on it. If we get about 15 million pounds here, we're lucky. You know what I mean? That is a reality, bro. But I'm done with this guy, bro. This guy looks like a flipping giraffe, bro. I'm tired of this guy. The flipping Belgian Peter Crouch, bro, without the tech and without the ability, bro. Do you know what I mean? Nah, this guy's rubbish, bro. He should have took on basketball. Do you know what I'm saying? With them lanky ass legs, bro. He should have just taken on basketball, bro. I can't even lie to you. But yeah, man, listen, we keep seeing news anyway about Sambi Lokonga leaving. It seems like he's realized the club doesn't want him to stay. He doesn't want to stay. It's just best to part ways. 10 to 15 mil, I'm happy. Get rid, and that's it. You know, there's certain players that it is what it is. You can't negotiate getting more money out of a Sambi Lokonga. Unlike Kieran Tierney, he's never shown the quality. So it's harder to sell. Do you know what I'm saying? So listen, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It's like getting blood out of a stone with certain of these players because they're just not good enough. What's this? I keep telling you, I keep Partey, but I'm telling you, if he leaves, Joseph Fofana is coming in. Listen, if this Joseph Fofana that you guys keep mentioning, if he's good enough, yeah, and then we get Bruno Guimaraes and we let Partey go, then I can kind of understand. You know what I'm saying? Then I can understand it, getting rid of him, bro. But we'll see. We'll see what this club does, bro. I think you lot need a DM and keep Partey as a squad player. Yeah, man. For Partey, I'd go for Ugarte or Paulinho. I'd rather Paulinho out the two. But yeah, I hear that. Big up, bro. What's this? I disagree. Sell unreliable. Okay, you'd sell Partey. On that thing, then, would you also sell Zinchenko? Would you also sell Jesus? If the answer is yes, then fine, fair enough. You're keeping the same energy, you know. Because if we want to get rid of players if they're injury prone, Zinchenko keeps getting injured, ESR keeps getting injured, Jesus keeps getting injured. Do you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I get why some people want to let him go because of the unreliable. But at the same time, if you're not going to replace his quality, then you know what I mean? It's a bit tricky, bro. Northside, your fans in South Asia want those Arteta out t-shirts so they can peacefully protest. What's this? Northern, I'm a Chelsea fan. I pray for you to sign Osimhen. He's worse than Werner. Also, I'm telling you, Chelsea is, Turkey is Pogba level talent. How highly do you rate him? Bro, I don't even remember seeing him playing, bro. So I can't really say, bro. But I agree with you in terms of Osimhen. When you're talking about Osimhen, I agree with you, bro. I don't think he's good enough, bro, and I don't want him. I think he's a bum. I think he's got a load of hype, and people are just overhyping him because he's one of those names out there that, you know, everyone keeps talking about. But I agree with you. I don't think Osimhen's good enough. He's 100% gone. Lokonga's gone. God willing, bro. God willing. Smash the like button for my boy Northside. Support Northside. Big up, my guy. Big up, familia. You know what I mean? Big up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what he was on about, bro, about t-shirts. How has Edu not been called out for signing these bums? Because they don't like to talk about it, bro. They don't like to talk about it. That's why we're the only ones that bring up these signings, bro. But big up, man. What's this here? He's the next Yaya Toure. Hit the like button. Big up, my guy. Bruno Guimaraes has a release clause of 100 mil. Yeah, but if you sell all these players that I'm going through the list and the amount of money we'll get back for them, that's about 200 mil. And that's before the manager touches the transfer budget away from everything that we make from player sales. So that's not a problem. We've got money, bro. You know what I mean? Arsenal have got money, bro. Even without selling these players, we've got money. Back then, all those 10 to 80 million pound signings seemed smart because people thought it would lead to a high sell-on value. But now it just feels like a waste of more than 50, 60 mil. Exactly, bro. That 50, 60 mil that could have been put towards a player in January to get us over the line and win the league. Do you know what I'm saying? This is how everything comes back round. This is how your decision-making affects you in the long term. You know what I mean? This is the problem. But we apparently hit FFP in January. Why? Because of stupid signings like this. You know what I mean? Yep, I would defo for Jesus, but I get your point. Yeah, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone that's locked in. What's this here? What's man saying? Isak is the dream. Martial is the reality. Nah, man. Edu'S Sporting Director of the Year. Arteta Premier League Manager of the Year. And we have the Put on Pressure trophy. Bro, it's a joke. It's a joke. But let's keep going, bro. Let's keep going because we got 20 minutes and then we're jumping on to Lee's channel. Emil Smith-Rowe, £30 million plus is what he's been valued at that we can sell him for Edu's master plan of selling all these players that don't have a future here at Arsenal. The potential departure of Emil Smith-Rowe is perhaps the most heart-wrenching given the bright future that seemed to lie ahead of him. However, a combination of recurring injuries and Mikel Arteta's tactical approach at Arsenal makes it highly unlikely that he will fit into the team's plans. As a young homegrown talent who has already attracted bids exceeding 30 million from Aston Villa, the club should be aiming for a similar fee this summer at the very least. The transfer fee would also represent pure profit in the financial fair play model. Listen, at the end of the day, we can't be run on sentiment. How many young players were coming through the academy at Chelsea and they just let them go, bro? They were literally farming young players, bro, and they didn't give a crap. If they didn't meet the level of what Chelsea was about under Roman Abramovich, they got rid of him, bro. And when they were winning major honours, nobody cared about the youth that didn't make it. We need to stop this bookery about, oh, it's such a sad story. Nah, bro. Why is it a sad story? Do you know how many academy players, that don't even get a look into the first team? They don't even make it onto the bench. Let's not start getting out violins because it's ESR, bro. Bare players don't even make it professional. Bare players don't even have a career. Let's keep it real. This whole feel sorry for these academy players. He will at least, Emil Smith-Rowe is more than capable of at least having a career in the championship. Minimum. How many players don't even make it? They get dropped, bro. They get dropped low down in a lower academy level and never make a career, bro. They can't go professional. Come on, man. Like, stop all this, like, violins out here. Like, the guy is never going to be able to feed his family. Those are the people I feel sorry for, because now they got to now look for a completely different career. They've dedicated their life for 20 plus years to football, and now they've been dropped. And all of a sudden now, they can't, to go uni, they got to pay for a course. To go to college, they got to pay for a course. They're lost. They thought they're going to make it as a footballer. Now they've got nothing. No career, nothing. They didn't make it semi-pro. They didn't make it pro. They've got nothing. And now they've got to figure out life. Those are the people I feel sorry for. Not Nketiah, Emil Smith-Rowe, Reece Nelson. These men will have careers. They already made it professional. Even though they're not going to make it at the elite level in terms of elite clubs, they will still have a career at Luton. They'll still have a career at flipping Coventry. They'll still have a career at Ipswich and play. I don't feel sorry for these, man. Sell this guy. I'm tired now. Sell Emil Smith-Rowe. I'm tired now. Sell him. 30 mil plus. He's young. He's British. Listen, got a bit of that British tax. Use that to our advantage and get rid of him. I just think it's just time to go now. And it's over now. It's over now. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. 30 mil for Emil Smith-Rowe, I think is more than fair. Fabio Vieira. Before we go to Fabio Vieira, what's this? Lee is the head teacher watching Northside to see if he's doing his homework, aka creating content. You know, Lee's watching me like Big Brother. You know, Big Brother is watching. You know what I'm saying? Now, big up to my guy Lee, man. We will be redirecting to Lee, man. Man like Big Brother Lee. You know what I'm saying? Big Brother Lee, bro. You know what I mean? Big Brother Lee. Big up Northside. I don't want Sesko at Arsenal. Arteta and Edu are frauds, and I want them sacked. Facts, bro. Could have just sold ESR 2 years ago and got double. But you know how this club is, bro. They hold on to these players too long, man. Every single time. You know what I mean? Edu is a disgrace as a player and as a director. You know what I'm saying? Northside, if Rashid comes to London, what would you do as an Arsenal fan? Bro, let it happen. You'll see what I'm going to do, bro. I'm telling you right now. I don't even want to think about it. I bet Lee is here using his burner account. I'm telling you, man's just watching, bro. But to be fair, he could be watching and just not comment. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't even need a burner account, bro. You know what I'm saying? Well, big up to my guy Lee, man. You know what I'm saying? That guy is always like pushing for me to do this full time, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, man. That's my guy. ESR, get rid of this guy. Best player when we finished eighth the second time under Mikel. Scored 10 goals a season, has not done much since. Reece Nelson and Eddie Nketiah need to leave as well. I hear it, bro. I hear it. You know what I mean? I hear it. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. You know what I'm saying? We have bare wingers in the academy who needs game time, and these bums like Reece Nelson, Eddie Nketiah, blocking them from the first team. Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, bro. I've had enough. You know what I mean? British tax. Yeah, man, we got to use the British tax to our advantage, bro. We got to get that money. We got to get that shmoney, bro. Arteta and Eddie should join Vinay and walk out. They will be joining them soon, bro. They'll be in job seekers soon with him, bro. Don't worry about that. Arsenal spending about 250k a week in wages alone for ESR, Nketiah, and Reece Nelson. Wow, 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 wow. You know what I mean? Trust the process, guys. Trust the process. We don't want a CEO at Arsenal. Northside Vinay and Gazidis are punks. Yeah, we seem to get the idiot ones. I can't even lie. Big up Northside Bosch. Big up, bro. Love for the super chat. Appreciate it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Got to see Olympiacos win a European trophy before Arsenal. Embarrassing, bro. Embarrassing. You know what I mean? But let's keep going. Fabio Vieira, another promising player whose development has been hampered by injuries, is Fabio Vieira. Reports suggest that his training performances have left the club open to offers. Having spent £34 million just 2 years ago, the club will be fortunate to recover just over half of this fee. However, they should certainly strive to maximize any potential sale to help offset the initial outlay. It's a joke. It's a joke, bro. How many more players are we going to lose money on that we can't even recuperate what we paid for them? We can't even do that. It's a joke. A man said another promising player. It's a joke, man. Just get rid of this guy. This guy ain't good enough. And you know what's so funny? How many Arsenal fans started talking bukkari about, Fabio Vieira can do this and can do that at Arsenal. These man never watched the Portuguese league, man. I told man he ain't good enough, and I told you, man, he's going to flop. And what's happened? He's flopped. £20 million, we'll take it. We'll take it. Another player that we can't really negotiate and play a hard ball because he's been trash. Let's just keep it real. He's been trash, bro. So we ain't really got much leeway to debate it. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? But, oh well, it is what it is. £20 million. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Nketiah. We're going to get into Eddie Nketiah in a moment. Big up Northside, aka Southside. We need more fans like you at every club. So many fans just accept loser mentality. Big up, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Big up, my G. You know what I mean? Listen, fans just got to be honest and do what's the... As a fan, I feel like the thing that you should be demanding for your club is trophies, bro. Especially major honors if you're one of the biggest clubs in your country. And accepting less is like, what are you getting out of it? Like, as fans, yeah, if Arsenal are making a ton of money and the owners are lining their pockets, I don't get nothing for that as a fan. That's not what I would watch football for my ownership to get richer and richer. I don't watch football just to get fourth. You know what I mean? So the club can get more sponsorship deals. Like, come on. As a fan, the only thing you should be demanding and want is winning major honors. And that's all I want. That's all I want. I don't care which player gets me there. I don't care which manager gets me there. I don't care. If Arteta became the man to get us winning Champions Leagues and Premier League, I'll be more than happy to have Arteta. The problem is he hasn't got us over the line and he keeps making stupid mistakes. That's the problem. If Arteta was the man and actually had credentials and actually showed, got us lifting major honors, I have no problem supporting Arteta. But the fact is, he's yet to still do that. And this is why I doubt him. And he continues to do things that I don't like. Edu, the same thing. I wouldn't mind Edu as a sporting director if he still had the level of ambition of the Invincibles, that he wanted to get the best talent out there. But going out there and getting somebody like, Anun Tavaj, Fabio Vieira, Runnison, Trusty, Zinchenko. Come on, bro. This is not the level that he was at when he was at Arsenal playing with the Invincibles. So this is the problem. Like, I don't mind. I would like nothing more than to be behind everything my club is doing. But the problem is they don't do the right stuff. And that's why I called them out. Because every single season, it turns out the same crap. But let's continue with Edu'S master plan to raise £200 million to add to Super Mikel Arteta's transfer budget. Eddie Nketiah, £25 million. Eddie Nketiah, now a full senior international, is set for a summer transfer. It's a move that could benefit both Arsenal and the player himself as he seeks to establish himself as a Premier League side where he can play and score regularly. While his talent is undeniable, there is no undeniable talent. But I love how they love to overgas it. But yeah, while his talent is undeniable, yeah, it's clear that his future lies away from the Gunners. However, his profile should command a fee this summer. Listen, if we get £25 million, 25 to 30 million pounds from Eddie Nketiah, I'll just take it at this point. You know, we had a chance before. I think Bournemouth were in for him. I think West Ham were looking at him. There was a couple of players that were looking at Eddie Nketiah. We didn't get rid of him. We could have got 40 mil. Once again, kept him on too long, just like ESR. Now it's dropped down to 25 mil. So listen, stupid by Arsenal once again, but are we surprised? No, this is the kind of crap we see all the time, unfortunately. So listen, if you can get 25 mil to 30 mil, you know what I mean? If we can add in the deal plus add-ons, why not? And get rid of Eddie Nketiah. But it is what it is. I just want to get rid of him. He's just not good enough. And we just need to move past him. They lied to you. Edu said he will never give Arteta a new contract. Lied to you. Return of Northside, the return of the Mac. Big up, my guy. Listen, big up. It's just so funny, yeah, how so many players that this fan base, the part of this fan base that never want to see reality, so many of their players now, they're more than happy for them to go and to be sold. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Nketiah, they told us to apologize to him after he scored a hat-trick against against Sheffield United. Now all of a sudden he's getting paid for he's getting sold for 25 million pounds. You know what I mean? How the mighty have fallen. Met Gazidis, when I used to work at Maplin, guy told me we were gonna buy a big player. It ended up be Ozil. Well, at least he didn't lie on that occasion, because that was a big signing. I remember that one. I remember the Sky Sports News as well when they announced it near the Emirates, and the fan base went crazy. Fabio Vieira should go back to the Portuguese league and rejoin Porto. They'll take him back, but they're not going to be stupid. They're not going to take him back for the money that we paid him for. You know what I'm saying? We don't even need a massive squad. Get 10 dead wood players out, bring in 4-5, and fill in the missing squad places with academy prospects and throw on that 3-0. Exactly, bro. Exactly. You know what I mean? We should be getting a load of the academy players as well and loaning them out, getting them experience, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The ones that don't work, we sell, and we add that money that we make from the youth academy players that don't quite make it and develop, and we add it to our transfer budget, bro. That's what we should be doing. That's what Chelsea did. I don't know why we're not doing that. Podence is a good player. Yeah, he is a good player. Podence is a good player. Not really. There's no one really in the Portuguese league that I'm like, apart from Constance, there's not really many that I'd be like, yeah, 100% I want him. Not really, bro. I can't lie to you. Eddie Nketiah will nowhere near be Henry. But then again, in terms of options for a centre back, Pepe wouldn't be too bad. To be fair, Pepe wouldn't be too bad. You know what I mean? He showed his quality against us in the Champions League. For context, Doku is on 50k a week at City. Reece Nelson 100k a week. It's a joke, man. It's an absolute joke, bro. I can't lie to you, bro. I can't lie to you. I will never forgive this con man of a manager for getting rid of Balogun. So I'm saying we got rid of the young Balogun that was actually doing good on loan to then be linked to bare young strikers. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, that's exactly what I said a couple of weeks ago, bro. Like, if that's what we was gonna do, we might as well have just kept Balogun as third choice. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense, bro. But whatever, man. But you're right. We kept Eddie Nketiah, yeah, and we sacrificed Balogun that didn't even have a chance at Arsenal. That actually had a good loan spell, and now we're selling Nketiah. Do you know what I'm saying? It's so stupid, bro. Like, we kept Iwobi and sold Gnabry, bro. You know what I mean? This club does dumb stuff, man. Northside, we will give you Calvin Phillips if you give us Saliba. No. You know what I'm saying? Northside, he's sponsored by Iceland now. Yeah, might as well, innit? Looks like an Iceland stream, innit? I used to love going to Iceland as a kid, bro. You know what I mean? Iceland always sold good sweets, man. Can't lie. I'll never forgive the conman for selling Aubameyang and Pepe. So I'm saying, bro, when I argued, yeah, when I said to man, yo, Pepe will do more of a job than Reece Nelson. Pepe's like, no, we got to get rid of him. We got to get rid of him. Really? What's Reece Nelson done? Do you know what I'm saying? They cussed down these players saying they're not good enough or they needed to go, yeah? And the players that they kept are now players that this manager doesn't even use. And now are players that are going to be sold for pennies, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy. The players that they get behind is crazy, bro. It's all favoritism in this club, man. Northside, give us Gabriel. In exchange, you'll get Cancelo. No, thank you. There's no exchanges, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's no exchanges out here. You know what I'm saying? That's why mums go to Northside. Nah, no mumsies, man. No mumsies. Big up the mumsies, man. You know what I mean? Especially the single mums. You know what I'm saying? Especially the single mums out there. Big up to you, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Them single mums are super women. You know what I mean? Super women. Big up to all the single mums, man. You know what I'm saying? And big up to all the single dads as well that don't get mentioned about enough. Big up to all the single dads as well. You know what I'm saying? Luis Diaz on 55k a week, whereas Nketiah and Nelson on 100, bro. It's a joke. It's a joke. No wonder we hit FFP, bro. You know what I mean? Eddie, Rowe, Nelson need to be shipped to Rwanda. Yeah, let them go Rwanda. Let them go Rwanda league, bro. Have you gave up on Martinelli? I would sell him, innit? Like, if he gets sold, yeah, I truly don't care. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely don't care if Martinelli gets sold, bro. I don't think it's going to happen. And there's definitely other players that need to be sold before him. Because Martinelli has been seen to be useful, which is a lot more that I can say for the bench. But if he goes, man. I ain't losing no sleep over it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't losing no sleep over it. Northside, buy one, get one free. Buy Rashford, get Martial free. Nah, bro. This guy's taking the piss. Nah, bro. No buy one, get one frees, please. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Nah. Rewarding failure with a new contract the Arsenal way. It seems to be that for the last 20 years. It does seem to be that. Can't even lie. Big them all up every time. Varane for free would be a steal. 100% would be a steal, bro. What do you expect to get if the club actually sell Martinelli? I think if we sell Martinelli, I think we could get at least 60 mil. At least. You know what I'm saying? He's young. He's had one bad season, but overall, he has shown that he is effective in the Premier League. I say 60, 70 mil. Yeah, I think maybe even more than that. If Bruno Guimaraes is going for 70 mil, I reckon we could get round about the same, if not a little bit more for Martinelli, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I think he's limited, but these days, you know, players like him that run around are young, Brazilian, they go for decent money, bro. So just because of that, you know, he's been part of the team as well. And let's be real, he's not been a bench player. The last 2 seasons that we finished second, he's been a big part of that. I just think he regressed this season. So for that, I think we can still sell him for at least 70, 80 mil, bro. 70, 80 mil. I think we could get at least 70, 80 mil for Martinelli, bro. But I just think there's better talents out there. I'll just be real. There's better talents out there. I wouldn't sell Martinelli. He just needs a left central midfielder, box-to-box CM type player like Xhaka was to come alive again. If we got Gimenez, for example, watch him come alive. Watch him coming alive doesn't take the fact that he can't beat a man without space in behind. It doesn't take the fact that he runs with his head down. It doesn't take the fact that he's very easy to read as a player, kick and run. Do you know what I'm saying? So I get it that we could do things to get him more involved in the game, but him as a player is still not level. And the way I compare it to, is I'd compare it to what's his name? Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez plays in a team that creates an abundance of chances. But those abundance of chances doesn't take away the fact that him as a striker, ability-wise, hasn't got it to score goals week in, week out. So and this is the thing, people say, oh, you can do this to get this player involved. And I hear it. But at the same time, if you haven't got the ability, you ain't got the ability, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the ability, you ain't got the ability, bro. Darwin Núñez has been, I think Darwin Núñez scored something like 15 goals and he missed like 30 chances, bro. 30 shots or chances. I saw something like that on the internet. And it's like, bro, you can take a horse to the river, but you can't make it drink. You know what I'm saying? And this is the problem. This is the problem, bro. Like, Man City gave Jesus an abundance of chances at Man City, bro. Yeah? But did that make him into a clinical goal scorer? This is what I'm saying. Like, certain things about football, you either have it or you don't have it. That certain things can't be trained. Being able to score goals is something that you've got or you ain't got. It's not something that you can just give someone or teach someone. You can help them with little techniques. You can get them in the right positions and to make the right runs and to get in the right spaces in the box. You can teach them that. but you can't teach them finishing their chances, bro. That's something that you're either born with or you ain't born with. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just the reality, bro. Listen, big up to everyone that's locked in. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to redirect. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to wrap up. Big up to all of you lot. Please smash the likes up. Big up to everyone. We got to 108. There's 220 in you. Let's at least get to 150 real quick. We're going to redirect to my guy, Lee. Do you know what I'm saying? We're going to redirect to my guy, Lee, right now. And we're going live. So big up to everyone that's locked in right now. Let's get it to... and I'm going to be jumping over there as well. I'm going to be jumping on with Lee and Flawless. So listen, big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Honestly, love to all of you lot always showing up to the shows and stuff. Trust me, I genuinely appreciate it, which is why I try to get through all of you guys' comments. I think it's this one. Yeah, that's it there. Right. Redirecting to Lee. Smash the like button. Hit the bell notification. We will be back at 10 p.m. It may be a transfer video, or it may be somebody getting cooked. Listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. I won't say much more. You got to be there to know what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may be getting cooked at 10, or it may just be transfer news. I'll see you guys at 10. Love familia. Love for jumping on. Love for the comments and the likes and everything. And we're out. Love.